It's NBA action on EA Sports. I'm Ed Cohen. Great to be joined by Jay Williams for what should be a terrific matchup here tonight. From TD Garden in Boston, tonight, the Boston Celtics getting set to match up with the Toronto Raptors. The Toronto Raptors begin the game with the basketball. A lot of contact on that play. He plays through it and scores.
Attack mode isn't a switch that you can just turn on and off. He needs to do more of that. We need to see him penetrate, get into that lane, and create.
That's what you like to see off the pick and roll. Nice, easy basket.
It's easy to become mesmerized when you watch a player who can create off the dribble. We call that dancing. When you allow a player to dance with that much space, that's Proud City.
Kawhi Leonard, 2 for 2. That's what you want.
You normally don't see that, but that's the type of thing that keeps shooters in the league for a long time. Every once in a while, they venture into the paint.
Screen coming to Irving. Unbothered by the defense as he drills it.
When the ball's in his hands, we all knew what was going to happen.
Lowry has the basketball. Down low for Leonard. Perfect feed to set up the basket.
And if you don't contest, he's knocking that down with ease.
Irving into the front court. Down just a couple. Short jumper stays out. To Valanciunas. Gets a look. Can't hit.
I just love where this takes you into the psychological battle as a player offensively. Was that a great contest, or did you just miss the shot? But now you have me thinking about that the entire next possession.
Irving to Horford. Jonas Valanciunas. Huge block.
Ed, that's light work for a guy with his ability.
Trying to cash in. He's looking for that touch.
Let's be realistic. He's probably not going to miss a lot of shots. But the more effort you can give, you want to try to tire him out. Take his legs away. Make him work to catch the ball. That's how you win a defensive battle.
Irving. His first effort off the mark. Lowry into the front court. Leads a bucket. Leonard. That's off the side of the rim. Short. Kyrie across the timeline. Looking to make something happen. Whoa, Jaylen Brown above the rim.
It's that easy, Ed. You never want to leave any doubt when attacking the rim.
Leonard to Valanciunas. Jonas Valanciunas. Missed his first. That one goes.
Contact on a drive can be a beautiful thing. Making those tough shots can really help you build a mental advantage over your defender.
To Jaylen Brown. Hayward. Wide open. Too easy. You can't give him that look.
You know what I like about this pass play? Instead of putting his head down and forcing the action, he patiently waited for the play to develop.
Oh, Jay, he commands the paint this time down.
It looks like he's using his ball handling to feel the game out. I know it looks like he's just playing around out there trying to get the fans going. That is true, but he's also finding his rhythm.
Drive here, but the shot stays out. Another follow, stays out. To Leonard. Kawhi Leonard. He's now 4 for 6.
Great job using that shoulder to create contact with the defender without hesitation.
Celtics have it. Irving goes to the left side. To Irving. Probing the defense. Oh, they call him for the foul.
Just a tic-tac foul.
We have both squads set to make some moves right now. Rozier. It's no good. Shot's not going down. Kawhi Leonard. He's now shooting 5 for 7.
They're going to have to find answers defensively and quickly because he's carving them up in the first quarter.
Down to 5 on the 24. Yes, and the foul. And a chance at 3 coming up.
That was such a great job by the offensive player. Knowing that you're probably going to take some lumps here and there, but still remaining aggressive throughout the shot and getting a crack at the extra point.
Gordon Hayward at the line for a chance at a 3-point play. For his career, 82%. Free throw is good to cap off the 3-point play. And the lead is down to 3. Fred VanVleet to Danny Green. Give him 2 points. High percentage.
So many times you can tell if a player is going to finish before he even gets to the rim. Did you see that look on his face? That was the look of a 3-point play. You always going in think you can get more at the rim.
Nice pace, sets it up, and slams it down.
That's what I'm talking about. Nice finish. It's all business.
Nothing going here on that drive. Just inside the arc. At the buzzer, it's rebounded by the Celtics. That ends the period. The Raptors in front. Second quarter set to start. This is what we like. This game is certainly in the balance.
Well, first off, I'm going to take my analytical hat off and then put my fan hat on. This has been a blasé first quarter. Not good, not bad, right in between. Let's see how both teams come out and try to adjust themselves in the second half.
Doesn't have the touch. No good. The big guy, Greg Monroe. He is shooting well. He's made 2/3 of his shots.
2 points. Take them any way you can get them.
Boston with the basketball. Probing the defense. Nothing going here on that drive. To Rozier. Too much contact. And free throws coming.
Great job, Ed, by the shooter to create contact after the jump. That's how you get to the free throw line.
Nope, first one does not go. Second one's good. Splits the pair. Nothing going here on that drive. And a pass stolen by Boston. To Marcus Smart. Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a 3-point play.
So many times we get on the defender for quote-unquote letting the offensive player score on an and one. Sometimes there's a lucky bounce, but more often than not, it's the offensive player who makes the play happen despite the defender's best intentions.
Marcus Smart trying to cash in on a 3-point play. Shoots it at 75% for his career. The free throw is good. It's back to a 1-point game. Almost, and he's not getting the call. Brown with it up top. They trail by 1. And a nice finish at the rim.
2 points. Take them any way you can get them.
To Ibaka. Lays it up and in.
That's what I'm talking about, Ed. It's that simple. Put the ball in the bucket.
Celtics have it. Rozier shot, no good. To Ibaka. The big guy, Greg Monroe. That's 3 now on 4 shots.
Bodies bouncing all around on that layup with the offense winning that battle. But if the defense keeps up that kind of pressure, good things are bound to happen.
Knocked loose. Taken by the Raptors.
That's called game plan execution to perfection. Every possession on the road is critical.
To Jaylen Brown. And a putback slam.
And I got a chance to hear a lot of the conversation at the bench. And one of the things they called out was owning the backboards. Looks like the message is really getting through.
Time to adjust. Both coaches making changes on the floor.
Into the game for Toronto, number 7, Kyle Lowry.
Lowry to Monroe. The big guy, Greg Monroe. Terrific shooting. He's 4 for 5.
Well, they have such great flow to their offense this evening. The ball isn't sticking to one player individually. It's moving around the perimeter, and it's zipping. They're playing with a special cohesiveness.
Irving. The Raptors able to clear the board. To Leonard. Nice pass to set things up.
Look, there was barely any contact on that last play. I agree with the ref's no call. Let him play.
Kyrie Irving controlling the offense. No good. Defense catching a break there. Lowry into the front court. Leads 5. Valanciunas to Lowry. 4-3. He engulfed him that time. Into the front court, it's Irving. He'll run the offense. To Marcus Morris. Greg Monroe with the block.
That's why a rim protector is a necessity in this game.
Lets it fly from beyond the arc. That's off the side of the rim, no good.
Great contest by the D, but I want to see the coaching staff call the same exact play the next possession. Get that offensive player the ball. Let him prove that it wasn't the D. It was more in his own head.
Kyrie. Shot's no good. You have to like the confidence, but that was a difficult shot.
Your contest was great because of your proximity to the player. You forced his follow-through to be cut short, which made him short-arm the shot.
Here's Irving into the front court. Counting down toward a minute to go in this first half. Finishing inside the paint on that one.
And sometimes less is more. Keeping it simple is the best way.
Nothing going here on that drive. To Van Vliet. Count it. No and 1. There was some contact there.
No doubt about where that one was headed.
Timeout Boston. They'll catch their breath in what's now a 5-point game. Both teams tweaking their lineups. Here come some changes. Kyrie lets it go. That's usually one that he'll knock down.
The contest was good, but you being a nuisance was great. Continue to be that gnat that no matter how many times you swing at it, it never goes away.
Jonas Valanciunas, 2 of 4 now.
I love the drive to the basket there. Instead of trying to go around or over, go through.
To Horford. Jumper's good.
Hand down, man down. You got to get up and contest the shot.
Leonard to Valanciunas. It goes down.
Valanciunas giving you that size, giving you that length, a guy that can extend the defense. but you kind of forget that he was the 5th pick taken overall in 2011.
Horford. Wide open look, won't go. A shot at the buzzer. That's it. First half has come to an end. The Raptors have the lead.
Thanks, Ed. Let's get right into the action here. The Raptors are up after 2 quarters. It was their playmaking, the way they gave each other scoring opportunities. That really impresses me. I love seeing unselfish basketball like that. These are the guys getting buckets for the Toronto Raptors. The Celtics are down at halftime and in need of some momentum. They've been scrappy, doing their best to be competitive. We'll see if their efforts are more rewarded in the second half. These are the guys getting buckets for the Boston Celtics.
Game track. Points in the paint.
The Boston Celtics are in a situation where if I was the coach of the team, I'd hope they'd be insulted by the way they gave up points in the paint. Going into the second half, these guys really need to have some pride and be more assertive around the basket defensively. The problem became more apparent to me closer to halftime, resulting in the kind of plays in our highlight package.
Player of the half.
Kawhi Leonard has the defense figured out, and his shots are falling for him. That's a lethal combination that will be hard to overcome.
Who was cold?
Every player that makes it to the NBA is a great athlete, but even the best players have off nights. Today has just been one of those nights for this guy. Here we go with the top plays from the first half.
Number 2. Number 1.
And with that, I'm sending it back to Ed and Jay to bring you the rest of the game.
Hayward. Here comes the screen. Nothing going here on that drive. Down to 5 on the 24. Has a chance, and the finish. Jay, that was unguardable.
Ooh, is there a medic in the house? You need to get those ankles retaped ASAP.
Well done, Kyle Lowry. Quiet night, but 2 for 3 in the contest right now.
You normally don't see that, but that's the type of thing that keeps shooters in the league for a long time. Every once in a while, they venture into the paint.
To Ibaka. And now he's going to shoot a few more as he's fouled going up for it.
Love the fact that the shooter created contact on the upward motion to shoot the basketball. Big time play.
Serge Ibaka at the line for 2 shots. For his career, 76% from the line. First one, count it. and gets both to drop at the line. To Marcus Smart. And he throws it down. Al Horford showing off all the moves. Jay, let's see if that's a sign for him.
Well, he's been pretty much non-existent the first 3 quarters, but when you have a play like that, that can get the juices going, and that can help you with your offensive rhythm.
To Leonard. Going to launch beyond the arc. That's how you defend.
Shooters shoot. Period. I don't want to hear any excuses. That's why you're on the floor. You keep doing what you're doing with that superior confidence.
Leonard to Valanciunas. Tatum grabs the rebound. Ball's controlled by Boston. Hayward to Marcus Smart. Screen coming. Jonas Valanciunas sends it away.
Don't stare him down like that afterwards.
There it is, Al Horford. He's 3 of 5, 60% shooting from the field.
Man, that may not have been a gimme, but that layup
Got a piece of him.
jumping out the gym right now, Ed.
Great anticipation. Converts in the paint. Nice finish at the rim.
That's lunch pail business right there. Don't worry about the no call. Keep powering through.
To Hayward. To Marcus Smart. Has a look. Deep 2 there. Won't go. To Ibaka. Lets it fly from long range. You could see Serge salivate. Wide open, he drills it.
But it was how he created the shot. As a defender, there's a tendency to stand up when you stare at the ball. Offensive player recognized that, continuously moved without the ball. Bang, that's how he set it up.
Serge Ibaka sends it away.
Ed, that's light work for a guy with his ability.
Knocks it down off the step back.
Ooh, I'm telling you from experience, his teammates will never let that one down.
To Leonard. And he drains it.
Sometimes when the players find that flow, nobody else needs to touch the ball. He's in the zone by himself.
Now the Celtics going to use a timeout as their coach wants to get a word in with his guys here in this 3rd quarter. Both coaches hitting the reset button. Fresh legs coming onto the floor. Got it. Simply put, when the ball's in Kyrie Irving's hands, magic could happen.
It's poetry in motion, and it's a situation in which the ball is attached to his body. He has it on a yo-yo. He can put the ball and dangle the ball out there for other people to think they have a chance, and in their mind they do, but in Kyrie's mind, the game is over.
From the painted area, won't go down.
And this is where you know you have the offense right where you want them. Every possession, all you see them doing is complaining to the ref, complaining to each other. You're making the game uncomfortable. That's the mark of a good defense.
Now ready for a couple of free throws.
The game is too tight for you to be taking risks like that. You want to avoid foul trouble at all costs.
And he connects on the first free throw. Two for two on that trip. Kawhi Leonard pins it. That's off of Leonard, out of bounds. Irving knocks it down. Defender has to get there next time.
It's all about creating space with the dribble. Once you have that gap, you can beat somebody in a variety of ways. He chose the dagger with the three.
He's going to the free throw line to shoot.
I've seen it happen so many times. Small things like that foul can end up becoming a momentum changer. Let's see how this one plays out.
Greg Monroe has got 2 shots coming. A career 70% free throw shooter. First free throw is good. And fails to hit them both. Hits the first, misses the second. To Jaylen Brown. And stuffs it down. Neither side is giving up an inch.
I guarantee you tomorrow on Complex's social feed, that play will have millions of views. And I'm really looking forward to this fourth quarter because the first 3 have lived up to the billing.
Count the bucket for 2.
Did you see the way that dribble freed him up? It created so much space. I did, but the defender didn't.
Hayward knocks it down from mid-range. That'll do it. Third quarter complete. The Raptors in front. Raptors ball as we get going here in the fourth, and they'll be looking to finish strong.
And when you play stingy defense on one end, the other end takes care of itself.
Valanciunas. To Rozier. The Celtics down to 4 in the shot clock. And he's fouled. Nice move that time, and he's going to the line for 2.
I'm watching the coach's reaction right now, and I'll tell you, he's not going to be happy about that. The game comes down to the micro details. That wasn't a part of the plan right there.
Oops, he missed the first one. Misses the second as well. There it is, Al Horford. He's now shooting 5 for 7.
But this is where I go back into player mode. If the dude starts to try to have 40 points on me, I'm going to foul out. I'm going to start hitting him in places he's not used to being hit. I'm trying to do anything to throw him off his game.
Al Horford tips it.
That kid can block out the sun, man.
Kyrie with the rock. Finishing inside the paint on that one. Jay, you've known Kyrie Irving since he was a young man growing up in New Jersey. He's overcome a lot of obstacles, chief among them staying healthy and on the floor.
Yeah, Ed, he's been battling injuries since his freshman year of college, but the beautiful thing about Kyrie Irving is that he always loves the big stage. Making the game-winning shot in Game 7, he will continue to do so when he surrounds himself with great, inspiring leaders with the likes of such Kobe Bryant.
Kyle Lowry at the line for a chance at a three-point play. For his career, 80% at the line. Can't convert the free throw. Irving with the basketball. His guys find themselves trailing by a bucket. Rebounds taken down by the Raptors. A bad pass, and the Celtics have it.
Tonight, it may not cost you, but in a playoff game, it will.
To Irving. To Horford. Shot from the lane won't go. Wide open look won't go.
You see, Ed, this is where coaches get fired. It's great to have good offensive sets, but if you can't execute, then the play was a failure.
Al Horford swats it. That's his third block this evening.
Just erasing mistakes left and right.
Celtics have it. Kyrie. The shot almost. To Lowry. Fires the three, and Kyle Lowry, muscle memory, put to good use there.
Ed, let me tell you how this one goes. It ain't no fun if the homies can't have some. Everyone's getting a piece of the rock tonight.
To Horford. Could not throw it down. To Lowry. Can't connect from inside.
Seems like a lot of contact on that play. If I were that player, I would pull the ref over to the side, talk to him, express to him how much contact there was so he could look for that same foul call potentially the next time down the court.
Nothing going here on that drive. To Rozier. He throws it down. Now the Raptors going to use a timeout. That's their first of the final 3 minutes. That leaves them with one remaining.
Well, you need execution in a chess match. And the best execution, I just saw the star player talk to one of the young fellas. You take those young fellas over to the side. You coach them through some of these big-time moments that happen in the fourth quarter. That's how you get your team ready for the playoffs and hopefully a chance to win a championship.
Looks like some substitutions are coming on in.
Number 23.
Fred VanVleet. A pass taken away by the Celtics. C.J. Miles able to recover with the block.
You know, sometimes basketball can become a very beautiful thing to watch. During the regular season, things can get difficult. Energy can be low. The passion at times can even be lower because players are tired. They're fatigued. But today, it's all been good. They're putting in an absolute show with killer efficiency and tremendous effort and intensity.
Leonard. And a pass stolen by Boston. Add 2 points to the board.
The assist from number 11, Kyrie Irving.
Count the basket. 2 more points in the paint.
And attention to detail is everything for a professional scorer like that. Actually getting it done the hard way there.
Irving into the front court. The margin standing now at 7. Hayward to Irving. Hayward to Irving. From long range. And Kyrie Irving took the defense for a ride. Tough three-pointer.
Just because someone is listening to you doesn't mean that they actually hear you. At the end of the game, when players get tired, they listen to what the assignment was, but they didn't hear what it was.
To Leonard. Fires the three, and Kawhi Leonard buries the three with a hand in his face.
It's easy to get lost in the chaos of the game down the stretch, but great awareness by the shooter to get those toes right behind the three-point line.
Looks like both teams are making substitutions. Irving buries it on the catch and shoot.
I know he's a volume shooter. I know defensively at times you have to take your lumps. Might be time to adjust the scouting report, though. Start denying him the ball.
Toronto has the basketball. Sizing up the defense. Takes stock of the floor. They've slowed down the pace. Now 3 on the shot clock. Jumper's good.
Clearly not afraid of the spotlight here because that was not an easy look.
Play is stopped. Timeout Boston. They'll need a quick shot and then likely a quick foul in what is now a 2-possession game. Foul and a chance at 3 coming up.
That was such a great job by the offensive player. Knowing that you're probably going to take some lumps here and there, but still remaining aggressive throughout the shot and getting a crack at the extra point.
Kyrie Irving trying to cash in on the three-point play. A career 87% from the line. Missed the foul shot. Just inside the arc. At the buzzer, it's the Raptors with the victory as they win this one by 4. For Jay Williams and all our crew, I'm Ed Cohen saying so long for now. This has been a presentation of the NBA on EA Sports.
It's Jalen Rose, and it's time for the EA Sports post-game wrap-up. The Raptors almost let this one get away from them, but they managed to get the victory. And whenever the game seemed to start slowing down, they came up with a block that would ignite everyone. What you see here is how the majority of the points were scored for the Toronto Raptors. The Celtics are probably frustrated with themselves after such a narrow loss. When a team goes back and review the film, coach will probably find areas of improvement. But one thing he can't say is they should have shot better. They did a great job of scoring in this game.
Game trap. Field goals.
This was a matchup in which solid shooting was prominently on display. I definitely enjoyed it. Like I'm loving and enjoying all of these highlights right now. Great job of effective, efficient scoring from these squads.
Player of the game.
Kawhi Leonard could not have been more impressive in this game. The way he scored the basketball looked like he was playing with kids in high school. This isn't the segment you want to be in, of course, but even the best players find their way into this part of the show. Time now for the top plays of the game.
Number 2. number 1.
This has been a presentation of ESPN on EA Sports. Until next time, I'm Jalen Rose, signing off.